That was all.
Let me go to Shami.
Was your point of meeting?
Anyway.
Your meeting, I was there. Anyway,
we departmental na
a departmental.
Oh, okay. Menyawe
mo producers in Ashen.
So how many meeting?
I was on Omo Kasi, which Omo Kasi bebe pampa some na
abem. What do
and now your robot.
What's that? They no better na ha. Nyame oi. I'm also much short time be ho. Producers won't find me why. My son did do.
I was also out Kasa who feel you awesome. I did more there.
More dead to do. We didn't need more thing.
We didn't need it.
I can't know what to say.
Yado, mommy. I don't pay cheap a beam. All right behind the Mina Hospital now. Uchi, na na home fan on Yamiado no one bantu. Or Basadia or Mina side do beam pa. Tini intia cheap and pay. Rich. I want to start with this Marcus Rashford. The sense Barca did not get their plan A, plan B, and plan C. But I think, say, Rich, say, who for the Marcus Rashford, ebe timi, I am any club. On your plan C is how. You say, me person me trainer. Like on the field of play, what Marcus can give you, goals, assist. See, Adia Bakwa, Barca for no aye with the inclusion of Marcus Rashford into their team. It's the entire kind of the PNP, no, pace and power, no. Who say last season, me and him said to flick airborne the ball biana, a lot of Spain style of ball, Yankita ball ni be passing. But it was also fused with a German style. Most of the times, some of pass the Bakubi and quickly into the channels. They want to find runners. They want to find players that have the pace. They want to have players who have the power to be able to deal with the 1v1s. And Rich, Ushe Barca team now, Alejandro Balde, Marcus Rashford, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal. These players are proper PNP players. And adding Marcus Rashford, top setup. I like the deal of Mokoye for our branch friend Marcus Rashford. And as at this point in time, business now Barca for no so far. No. Yes, Rooney Badji yes one for the future. But then the focus on our bench friend Juan Garcia and our bench friend Marcus Rashford is very important. Very, very important. Rich, United for no abre. Players na the be in Cologne. No. And I like the fact that United were clear with Barca and clear with Marcus Rashford more. Say, Enyadi and Isikano. Even a part of it for him. Barca would have to sort that out with him. Barca was also clear with him, say, Sikano just a little over 25% of the current wage no betting it here. Annually, Marcus from 18 million a year will be earning close to 5 million. Who the bonus is to be 6-8. What is the council? And it is true, Rich. Why they compare in Yonko? Barca list 3 days, they are not seeing Marcus Rashford in number 3. But Rashford constantly wanted to play for Barca. They be on a Mabella, no like Lamine Yamal post, no like Rafinha post. Now I say, Bema also about on your man in Kasai. No, then I'm not down for so, no, then I'm a Chirisa, and finally it came to him. It looks as if Marcus Rashford believes say it is time for him to research. Bona for a while now. United for answer because of the club structure and its issues on the field of play. I say, Ohunise Barca is a place where a better springboard for him. It's Nico Williams and Peso Beba, Luis Diaz, he can't even want for Barca to make the purchase. But then when it comes to Marcus Rashford, it looks as if he believes that whether I'll register in September, I'll register in October, for him, it's
Rashford card now or your more fourth option.
Yeah, what
well, at the point now, Rafael was in a move.
Yeah.
But now, like you said, Barca is cat.
Yeah.
Because they're okay similar now. Or your darling boy.
Yeah.
It's also confirmed Rafael. I be on board 70, 80.
Yeah. No, I was in the last.
You call Rashford Mambisa.
Rashford Mambisa. Rashford Mambisa.
Yeah.
Rashford enye man
the Rashford that you na you who Manchester
no
okọ Aston Villa wa must abo ni
which then how can
Aston Villa
no to was
me so okọ Aston Villa
Rashford what was the last time Rashford or Manchester United ball last season Aston Villa
3 seasons ago
in America last season at Aston Villa he was way better one shot in that and Bambekas Assem. Rashford against Paris Saint-Germain the Champions
Rashford is my boy.
Oh, you know your boy. Who's your man business or your boy?
Oh, say menka. Idan man business enya kra
na
say na has only option.
And I'm Rashford today and Rafael Leao. He's a better player.
So if you say Marcus Rashford na ni nim. So the same Marcus Rashford. Kono be push a move to Chelsea. Sorry. Barcelona.
So when Nico Williams was pushing the move to Barcelona, just on Yadiana.
Nico, the end of the reason
it is so simple.
No.
What the precedent? What are the example? And I said, for example,
Nico example. No, won't mean farm because Nico, the number said didn't count on that.
Rich to was Nico ne Rashford, they all push for a deal this summer to go to Barcelona.
Sure.
So I think our cast back the chess on Yadi.
Nico, the any different.
No, they want to play for the club. They started wrong. I don't just say on Yadi. Mark, one young man play an alpha or last season, get about 5 players. Who Manchester United, you wouldn't say alpha. And United, Namunyum, and former Messi Marcus Rashford. Last season at Aston Villa, he was scoring in important goals.
Who do you come out to me? Only to me, Manchester
United, the shame.
Yeah, players, I'm not no one bass, I'm the
player.
Oh, by our back, I'm the player. Oh, Cabazona now.
Player of statistics preseason, you have a preseason, just in our player.
Because of so much. Is it not clear that Brandon no Manchester United?
It is not true. It is your coach and your team who have not handled Marcus Rashford well. Now, play Obama Manchester United, they be asked for floor. How is he going to play for you?
Me bacho day.
Who be some United?
What club in tea? What club? Said the club now, but I'm now move. And what club? And a coach say, look, what boom raso? Enti akwada dia ofuma, okopen you no pacho. Who's on pacho? Coach is on pacho, I mention no. My decision is a mamma. And also, Pacho San, it's a diamanco. Yenny.
Own and granted one Pacho. In any institution, all of a sudden, they will ask take it down. One Pacho with him. When it's one final, Mikabu will always solve a problem and one uncle. Same for Jadon Sancho.
We tried.
To what say? Oh, dear. What you tried for Marcus Rashford? You tried for Jadon Sancho too?
Yeah.
Oh, Massa. Who tried for Jadon Sancho?
Rashford. Countless occasions.
Then what happened to Jadon Sancho?
Catch and say, look, the problem now, and yet, you only coach, you know.
HT. What happened?
Go say sorry.
What happened with Jadon Sancho? It started from Eric Ten Hag. What happened with Jadon Sancho now? Is it not telling on Manchester United they are more control players? More quality team and players at club. Football are better than club. Who crack club? Miss me club. It's a club there. And then the club obi ko club back by mo say okay fine and no no mo solutions man. Okay, Anthony so kohin. Anthony kohin. Okohin. Oko Brazil. What do we go baby? The club Manchester United. There is a problem.
Manchester and Como, you are banned. So ban one count Chelsea at some. Now, Mother, why a bedroom may be about to grow to. A drew to my no can there drew me to my now so under my name. Chairman, why a bedroom may be about to grow to.
Analysis.
The best purchase so far.
It's in there.
Why transfers now? A few transfers, the best.
Richard, it's United.
BBN,
Bonini,
everything is okay.
Perfect.
More media now. And sometimes we try baby na more concord stories be near day. Now the front. Yet you had a DNA.
Rich Kotoko Dina Ghana has my players 15-10 echo. What's na haka? But where Jaya Marcus Rashford or Unya in Free or Kolo.
Kofi. I know we should Kotoko a you as an example.
But is it not the same financial officers now?
Yeah, they're financial. Yeah, but you can't come out to travel. You better meet
Anthony.
The problem is that only coach no problem.
So solve it.
Yeah, you're near branching out transit. Yes, chairman. Yeah, any problem as a club, any problem.
Wait,
problem near head coach. Head coach say open discipline. And he said Obasanjo Baka. Brand also on part or anything.
It's to what? na ya sorry
mo de mo titimu players ni ye na omo bo ewie nse hunu no mu di ni US ni ade no ye players ni ye titi omo
players that
sa na say akwai sa mama yi ko pa mo se wa wan o akure wa we no du se ko wan se o nyini
that is by force
mo titi na mo de mo players wa Chelsea ni ye nya bi wa Manchester
ye bo no nya titi asem bo na se eno na Barca so akofo Marcus Rashford aba eno be bo ase
ye de be ye players ni ye
what heavy Marcus Rashford be bo ase o Barca last season under Hansi Flick Robert Lewandowski made 42 goals Rafinha 34 Ferran Torres 19 Lamine Yamal 18 Daniel 12 last season Marcus Rashford saw 11 goals what you can tell say Marcus Rashford last season 11 goals. How many of your attackers Manchester United and about 11 goals but money ain't. So you can't tell me that Marcus Rashford in yard and 11 goals and 11 goals and last season Joshua Zexini Rasmus Hollande saying how would you carry say I will say a human cry your friend is saying one Garcia Befa Rich the part of Barca transfers na meninho a fullbacks. I think that near Barca still they need fullbacks. Yeah. You see, I said it the last time, and Debiameka said football fans or more club. No, I don't like arguing too much with them because you can be whatever analyst. If you are a fan, no, most of the times they even go deeper than you do. And Mekaisa at the time, one of the things that came up was that Oshobi say Eric Garcia, but we bought right back. Oshobi to say Gerard Martin, but we bought right back. And Barcelona are trying to do the extension of a branch of friend Jules Koundé. But it's left back on the baby Alejandro Balde. Problem is, Barca need to find somebody to be a proper backup for club. And yes, sir, once in the next season they will have a problem. Whatever the case is, next season, Liverpool would have to punch above their weight. And I told him, when you win the Premier League, and you do the kind of investment that you just a season after.
Pressure up also.
You have to punch. Yeah. Maybe you have to win the league again. Maybe you say a step further in the Champions League. Maybe you say Rich, Liverpool won the Hugo Ekitike account. And I know pay this was Hugo with his agent. Abraham Kwako form a private jet to go straight to your friend saying Liverpool crew in UK. Rich, me catch out the last times there in terms of numbers. Hugo Ekitike is similar to a branch friend of Alexander Isak. He may not be the same player, or you're young. He will need some time. But Rich, one of the things that I believe that Liverpool fans are trying to do is to make sure, as a team, they find a way to deal with a branch friend Mohamed Salah goals at ABA M man, because Mohamed Salah signed a contract extension. Maybe the goals may not come as much as next season. It is sad a young for high volume scorers on some account. Maybe you keep Luis Diaz, but when keeping Luis Diaz quiet, Ekitike will give you the goals. Versatile center forward or darting into the spaces. Yambra Marriage, you say, when Newcastle spoke to him, Newcastle, no matter what, they are not a big boy.
Sure.
And all the players, of course, Joao Pedro who with Chelsea, Joao Pedro is with Chelsea, or Ekitike who with Liverpool, Ekitike say, "No, Bianca Sakrami pe Liverpool." It is clear. According to reports in Frankfurt and of course in France, and a slotted for Hugo Ekitike, he made it very clear to him. And my catch was one of the best attributes of Arne Slot as a coach and communication, always clear. Okay, so changing the style of play from the direct play, and next season, Obe Yusu Ono Ekitike as a player who drops deep and then gets in behind to score some goals. Next season will be very exciting with our branch friend Hugo Ekitike. And yet German Bundesliga and Munkwano share goals from the time in the French league, no Obo goals in the Gum 52 matches or say 13 as a young player. Bundesliga 47 matches or say 19 in his first season and 10 assists. Europa League or say goals all through a young player through the Coupe de France no or yeah Jumano. I think say Bayern for being a branch here your friend Louisia. Say Poba Mudi almost say team near set and midfielder big again
Madrid.
And some of the number 6 no more.
I will Madrid team the problems move. But they need to sort one or two.
I'm not on left back.
But still now some defense in the league.
Center backs no. I think that Madrid so many of the best balance we're showing Militao has to stay fit. I don't think it's Rudiger. Who's Militao Boshi, Rudiger Boshi, they can make mistakes. But when you have a centre back on who cool to say Dean Hudson now, Unya Obi or Boshi Kaka in Militao, no sense calmer. He can lead a back line. I don't know of Militao's fitness in the last few days. Where the near the Madrid players were there, but he has to stay fit. If Militao stays fit, or at left back, right back now, or Trent Alexander or Dani Carvajal is coming, they can rotate and play. At left back, Alvaro Carreras is now part of the team with Fela Mendy and Albert friend Fran Garcia. It looks like Madrid for no high hopes in Albert friend Alvaro Carreras because he's from Madrid Castilla and they know him. He's a Madridista as a young boy. But you think you want him?
But Madrid almost fit on the cruise.
In American say, only say in the last
in
the last 48 hours, Madrid for have been linked with 3 major midfielders. One, Alexis McAllister from Liverpool. Because Rich, some position now, 150, you want to know. How Xavi Alonso wants to play, it's important. Whether you play in a 3-4-3, 4-3-3, 6, so important. People want to catch you. Whatever team you set up, the number 6 is super important.
So, Danny Ceballos, Nana, as in Koya, no reliable, sir. See, Madrid, balance and
World Cup, no. I think that Xabi Alonso did a good job with Tchouameni.
Yeah, he plays
well.
There
were times of Tchouameni as part of the back three. Now Tchouameni have a step up. Then he uses Ada Gulamo with Federico Valverde. Still, the balance wasn't there. They need a proper 6. Or yet more comfortable as a passer. McAllister, Diaba. And now I mean, one man because he's in Madrid for Enzo Fernandez. Now 150 million. Yes, Enzo Fernandez. I can't bear 10 years for the contract. More than 1 million back crying. I'm not paying yes, Rodri Cascante. Madrid phone bisa questions about Rodri Cascante. Yeah. And you see, he's a Spaniard. They like to have him because Rich, Omunya is 6 now. It means that Ada Gule can push up.
Sure.
Federico Valverde can do box to box. Then you change the style of play. Wait for the front tracker with a proper 6. But yes, Madrid phone would have to chop and change. Yeah, Abranten and all Stella, boy and all Stuttgart or Germany, no cross in the album. We'll see how it goes. Rich. And I think say the biggest news in the transfer market was Xavi Simons. The top player, Papa. To the ones who beat team top player, Papa Biana, Uchi, when he's
Xavi Simons.
On your deal.
Problem I know what Xavi Simons and I walk on. As you say, here no.
Ocean.
National team club level.
National team and Ocean.
Netherlands, dear,
on your day.
Love the God, dear.
On your day.
Oh, Moko player, no the kind. Oh, essential. Dear, now brand you. Xavi Simons.
Joao Pedro Bano Mungumana.
Joao Pedro.
Omongumana.
Kofi,
senior.
Makacho.
Oh, Boase.
Mrs. Oh, yeah, analysis. Chelsea thinks I will share men share a club, a FIFA club World Cup.
Never any
men share no. Unma Guntia. But nobody says, I come to see now, but GB Doom. No, as I'm part of my catcher. Young far gone to check. But say, so red saucy as a team. Men fat FIFA club World Cup, no any yastic. Never. Any drone badges out. I don't know more Premier League. So I any the back of your cliff. Any Hona, when you did the badges. Tina, Guado, yes, Grunem, I had them group end to end. Do we go parliament? One day, walk up, one day, FIFA club walk out in the cup. Xavi Simons with Denway. Nana season. You see, maybe and so
he doesn't have to do anything.
Okay.
Una open once.
Una was starting the way we are. It's many.
And then in current football, let me give you an example. When Desiree Doué was coming to Paris Saint-Germain, you did not know him. When Bradley Barcola was going to Paris Saint-Germain, you did not know him. Paris Saint-Germain, Berardo, William Pacho. People said a whole lot of things about them.
Xavi Simons de minimum.
To Boise. Who na make say and only say who be big. The player doesn't have to go and do be big. And then in the transfer market, whatever player any team buys has to solve a specific problem. And Chelsea for when they are buying the player, they want to solve a problem.
And I'll say team.
Nothing was
team and Matthias Cunha. We are seeing now player a back order play or tennis or the Netico. No, Bobo Nashe in Buemo or the Netico. Brentford with me 10 say on here pon mo what 10 say road na china or 10 ya no bobo na che o si enchi team mbuamu
so o be so hu ni ntia
ye pa se me na okay
o be so hu ni ntia hu pa sa two players na mokoto mo na ask yourself ni ntia obi an wan ko Matthias Cunha
oh adia and some now ka fam team no enana eduru me bia na mbufuro jeze
so the baby girls be on ba no bia mbo
eno nenye
idu ko awudi competition wa fa de sara ko idu Cunha mu che ni
agu bia dia oye ma on say ni dia Chelsea for nin kasa o on de oye mtim say players be able to be
free
be ni wo bia ni o
mo ko aru ba ko fa na mo de ko mo so amunye di mo ba de sa de munye di Richard no mo hwe di ye dia wasa aseme be toro Matthias Cunha ye the level why Manchester United Brandon Mboma be boam but you see to players who me enye de
that's it
yes here the Xavi Simons
okay
and with him on a more serious note and yet just Xavi Simons and I think that's in my Becano somewhere last week said Chelsea team no who said although you can have a normal number 6 and in Chelsea Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez mutime here but so Chelsea team ni ma winning natural player otimi fa ball from area ha na wakita ball na dia bana ni member example time na Mateo Kovacic wa Chelsea no yebi Ruben Loftus-Cheek no yebi me pay which other player Tijani Reinders ebe yebi ya Man City next season Ryan Cherki that same who me pay omo me natural ball carriers Pedri that same Gavi that same for Barcelona very good natural ball carriers so be for one akọ every time Reinders that same and it is a kind of profile at Chelsea for NB
one Bruno
nye ball carrier Chado
Bruno Fernandes
no like any idea over Bruno he's a creative number 10 and on the
ball ni kuta
minka so ni
say am pass ball yam fa ball ni run come pass Bruno
me kura bi ni ball ni kuta na Bruno obi ni ball kuta but any attribute out
of the Drew yan kwan player no on the worker o kura utimi kuta ball
na ball
ni de umu no kura
the ball na utimi kuta ball more de so kura utimi kuta ball na
na te o de yan ko yan kwan ni
utimi kuta ball
u ya na problem rem na
utimi kuta ball na
ba cho David me na me ya wenga
na wenga utimi kuta ball de wenga
Kalusha Boalia
Kalisa de
pija ball no me jitum ha
o ko
pass
na erore
magia to say
na Debias ye ko ball so mobile
mi mu ye iduna
o mu ye iduna
o say me pesa me slim kakra
nti bona slim ye
ai ebi kura insha gala no
ai
me bo ama one of the communities
which I every week if you bobo Pogba ti every week bobo
no me
kura week bia me try some bobo
se me kasa me bobo I'm telling you premier a teams in be beside me
wait again to ask much
no me days na bobo ko for go bisa Kalusha Kalisa de Boalia that Zambian player
mama me Xavi Simons analysis no me ready as na Pogba me say nya Chelsea here nyina ye deep line ball carrier obi tinya fa ball na free and you see the two players Morgan Rogers and your bench friend Xavi Simons can do that omunya players obi tinya fa ball now over the two players there is a small difference between the two players who say Xavi Simons here diminutive kakra or a small or low center of gravity and then only one of pocket player no it means to be born in the half space. Then there is a better friend Morgan Rogers who is a physical pace and power player. Oh no, according to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and they saw Benjamin finish him. Obi to say Paul Abile Pogba or so wow, the body no show the ball. You can't take the ball away from him. Now Chelsea are close to a better friend Xavi Simons with all the tactical analysis. One, when it comes to relationship, boy agent Ali Barat no, any Chelsea for now they are in very good terms. Moise Caicedo, Nico Jackson, Ope Obitsevin, the likes of Garnacho, all these young players, Ali Barat has a hold in them. And Chelsea Fonigini said, with Ali Barat, they can agree on a fee for Brantiano. Again, the boy can play on the left wing. If they have him on the left wing, he is the kind of player who can sometimes start on the left but can come inside. And from left, Wayne several times at team my friend RB Leipzig. This is one of those times. Or was our final creative ball to break down low blocks. From the left hand side, he will not keep the weight, but he has those passes very incisive to get a job done on him. And of course, getting in behind, he is good. Which maybe Chelsea should go for Morgan Rogers. No, I think that Chelsea physical levels. No, many shows still also meeting obi to say Newcastle will compete. Oko Nottingham Forest that way. That physical levels. No, yes, Xavi Simons is very good, and Chelsea may buy him. The way Kika Kono, they are very close with Incommodity, how space will give you La Masia training here. But maybe Chelsea should go for a brand here friend Morgan Rogers. At the end of the day, any of them solves Chelsea's basic problem of ball carrying, and then of course the final creative pass in Chelsea for no here any more of it's rich. FNC, that is a Pogba team pet. Now still now midfield no
Pogba, there's a moment for Monday.
Yeah, any challenge, sir.
What you mean now?
How you set up the team?
Okay. Oh, okay. Brazil, Brazil now. Open crantna last a year now. Mo okay on. Set up nekeke.
How our coach basically arrange players on the pitch.
Okay.
Very important. Your team now, your challenge by the balance between the midfield and attack.
Okay. Link up play no.
Team bia o take out so o ko jibbo na free opponent no ma how you set up your team in terms of say PSG or say or high pressing game omo said Dembele you ready say or twen say keeper no be pass the ball now look at the shape of the team omo nyina na ebo say ye bobo ye nyina ye bobo abont ye bobo na yes, see a person attacking. Ujamin Kwasa Menkoni me free my shot one player. Bono and a team be as one thing about football. They say team be okuta ball be your advantage one player. It is say
go on chasing game.
Exactly. It me koso. Now say Vinicius, yes, start a club or cup. Me who say na Xavi Alonso no makasa. Ain't not in the minds of the players and they say any anchor take. But you just don't do that. Ubeye sad and I just all the shape no echo. It will say there are times that Vinicius to me kwa near in frame and son of him rano na player no when yan space or they pass it that. Into Real Madrid the reason I was telling Ayala na me need dim come say born na PSG for near boy no more share. Chelsea for beat me no more. On that fateful day, what shall bone be? Who said Chelsea for no wanted it more than PSG?
Sure. The starting game now.
BBR showed clear.
5 minutes. Chelsea show intention.
Real Madrid need a challenge by any more for. Because say on any day over Tchouameni 6, over Valverde 8, now Bob Bellingham 10. Won't you make us a good midfield?
Yeah.
Or they can match Obi Bia in Europe. But your problem pay anymore. And our ball line, and I don't say defenders in attack. Ball like yeah, attack here.
Starting from
free the
opponent area.
That's where you start it. Or at
Who's a coach? Xavi Epe or different from Ancelotti.
Yeah.
Or more control.
Exactly.
And like saying how can club workout where you see Chimeni and Fa sometimes or born a part of the back three, sometimes inside. But say still or person they other good leadership team ni.
Ko yam from Kosochina.
So
yemfa
the other good leader.
Yemfa Madrid in common in section.
Other should always come from the bench.
Exactly, that's my point.
Okay. Because obi has no aje. O Chelsea nyet team papa bia. Obi has no aje.
My midfielders three no. It should always be Tchouameni, Valverde, Bellingham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Na Mbappe on target kakra mai.
And
it's the reason why we can't play. No, Vinicius is doing his work. And since the arrival of Mbappe, I'm a Vinicius into me ball or person ball. You always want to give Mbappe the final ball. Until time is in a haste to do it. But time I know he's a team missing now. Not time exactly was calm on preno on ye. But since all you born now, who's Mbappe moving to space? I wants to give him the ball.
I think Pogba na mutini kanu. Pogba na nhyira gala na boy no ɔde atontufoɔ bɛgye yɛ ɛno kyerɛ sɛ ne knowledge in football no IQ no ɔsoro paa nti ɔsɛ Madrid fan ɛna mote covid fa code no to dwa no afei yɛni nkɔmmɔ kakra bi
and UEFA Champions League qualifications no match neighbor
sure
UEFA women's UEFA no and also El Coso and AFCON and man also the
sure.
semi-final Nigeria and South Africa so El Coso nti ya say codes kakra bi for some matches no on first one no 2-1 AB 066A second one 2-1 AB 0052 third one 2-1 AA FF 85 next one 2-1 AA FB 6B and the last one 2-1 AB 02 C2 Rich
yɛntwerɛ dwumadie no so mfa ma mo nhyɛ 104.5